Welcome back, everyone. Let's continue on this decluttering journey together. Today, we are going to have a good declutter and organise in my small linen cupboard. I will show you how to fold those annoying fitted sheets in a way that I feel is the easiest, and also show you some ways to make your linen cupboard smell lovely when you open it. Sometimes I think there's so many of these types of videos out there, and it's all the same thing, just a different looking cupboard. Why would anyone want to watch it? And well, it's not actually any different. You are watching a person, a normal person, just like yourself, someone who works full time, who has a young family, and the busyness that comes with this. You possibly have a beautifully organised linen cupboard already, or yours may look similar to mine. But the why behind decluttering is the same. Why do we want to declutter a cupboard? Why do we want to watch a video of someone decluttering and organising their linen cupboard? Well, the psychology around clutter and our mental health is very clear and well documented. It is so good for our brains to have order and simplicity and less stuff around us physically. And so continuing with these small consistent habits of decluttering, even if they seem mundane and pointless, are guaranteed to get you to where you want to be, both for the well-being of your home and your mental health. I would love even just one person who watches this video to recognise that they are not alone in their decluttering journey, and that something as seemingly insignificant as the linen cupboard is actually not. This cupboard makeover actually took me 2 days to film and organise, back and forth to Kmart to get the right storage. So don't be deceived by a 15-minute video that it wasn't a small task. It takes a lot of time and effort to declutter. I found a great quote that says, "Realising all the stuff in your room used to be money, and all that money used to be time, and all that time used to be energy. How for years you have been spending all your time and money by making a mess for yourself to clean up." This really resonated with me and motivates me to keep going on this decluttering journey. So as you can see, I'm going through all of my linen here. I have a ridiculous amount of pillowcases, and this was after doing a purge about a year ago. I'm pushing all of my sheet sets together with the matching pillowcases. I don't have a guest bedroom, so I don't need any extras as such. Anything that is mismatched or hasn't been used in the past 6 months is going to get decluttered. I am also hunting out any linen that I know is in other cupboards. I love buying new duvet covers, but I've got way too many. I counted 7 different sets and another one on my bed at the moment as well. I will declutter at least half of these today. This is what I have managed to declutter so far, and the trick here is to get it out of your house up to the secondhand store as quick as you can so that you don't second guess yourself. This down here is pretty much what I'm working with now as to what is going to go back into my linen cupboard. So I have got towels in the dryer currently, which will be added to all of this, and I've also got linen on all of our beds, and I have a spare duvet that has got a duvet cover on it as well, so that's not included in all of this here. This here is what I've managed to declutter, which is really, really great. Just looking at what I've got got hand towels that are just really not in very great condition anymore. And when you pull everything out, then you do get to see, okay, well actually what would I like to keep and what is still in good condition enough to keep, and what maybe do I need to go and refresh and buy some new ones of. But what I've got here, finally, to go into my linen cupboard is some European pillowcases. They're the square pillowcases rather than the rectangle ones. These are the pillowcases that I will be keeping. They have got matches to them and bedding that go with them. Flannels, hand towels. These are our bath and shower towels. I've got beach towels here, bath mats. I will keep minimal sheet sets now. I don't have little kids anymore, having to worry about bedwetting and the extra sheets you need in that season. At the most, I think that 2 sets per bed is enough. One in the wash, one on the bed. But for summer sets, probably even 1 is enough because you can wash and dry it in half a day. Now, my cupboard is particularly tricky. It's only 58 centimetres wide and 45 centimetres deep, so it's a very narrow cupboard. I've been trying to figure out what is the best storage solutions for my cupboard just to help me get things organised. I didn't want to spend a lot of money. I wanted something that was fresh looking. It didn't have to be particularly, the most aesthetic, because this door is going to be closed most of the time anyway. It's a linen cupboard. But most of all, it just had to be functional so that I could separate the linen that I did have in here. But I have found a fantastic range that is perfect for my particular cupboard anyway. So this is what it looks like. It's actually made of felt, and these baskets are nice and malleable. You can see that they'll move around something. Got this round one here as well that I'm going to pop at the bottom of my cupboard and just pop toilet paper and anything that sort of loose, wheat packs, maybe things like that, into there. So you can see on this shelf here, I've got a second one here, and obviously you can see my little plug here that I need to be able to work around. These easily fit side by side, and it just works around this little plug socket here. Going forward, I have decided to keep all of my sheet sets, including the matching pillowcases, together. This is just so that I know where they are all the time, and they can be stored together. When you buy a new sheet set, it comes with that little bag, and I normally have thrown those away, but you can see with this blue set here that I did still have the matching bag, and that's great for just keeping them all stored together in. But otherwise you can just use the matching pillowcase for that set to be stored in. I also got this one made of the same felt. They're fairly sturdy. It's just got a piece of wire, I think, in the top side of it here. This storage solution is perfect for small items like flannels that my son says he can never find when he's looking for them. So there's 12 compartments in there, which is more than enough for flannels. I don't know who would have any more than that amount of flannels. And then this compartment here, I thought I would pop my hand towels into. Now, the easiest way I have found to fold a fitted sheet is with the sheet on a flat surface. My brain just doesn't understand the videos where they are folding them standing upright. So to start with, put the sheet on your bed or a table, either is fine, and you want the sheet with the raw seams inwards and the tag on the inside. So the right way around, basically. Stretch the sheet and the corners out flat, as I'm showing here, and you want the long sides of the sheet at the top and bottom of the bed or the table that you are folding on. The next step is that these short side corners of the sheet are going to be matched up with the opposite short side corners that my hands are sliding up into here. But as you can see, to get the corners fitting under the elastic and around the right way, they actually have to be folded in on themselves. It's all very counterintuitive when you are folding fitted sheets. So these corners here that I'm pushing through to the raw seam side are now going to be matched through under the elastic to the opposite corner and matched up on each side. I know it looks fiddly and it looks messy and it doesn't look like it's going to, work out, but just persevere with it. Once you've got the corners matched together, then you are just going to straighten everything out like I'm showing you here. So just match the elastic together and then straighten out all of the side bits, and it should eventually come together like a square shape pretty much. Two sides of the elastic will match together and you'll get this crescent shape of the elastic. The next step is following the same principle as the previous corners. These two remaining corners we're going to match together. This one corner is going to be pushed through so that it's turned inside out, and then it's going to be matched up under the elastic up into the other corner, holding those corners together firmly. Then all of the remaining fabric is going to be stretched out, flatten out all of those creases. You can just keep your hand up in those corners if that makes it easier, while you stretch and flatten out the rest of the sheet. As you can see, you're going to end up with all of the elastic sides together, and a long and a shorter flat side as well. Lastly, you're just going to fold the sheet into three, flattening it out as you fold, and then depending on the size of the sheet you can either do it into double or into thirds, and that is your finished folded fitted sheet. If you are someone who likes to have some nice scents in your linen cupboard or closet, then here are some more natural and not so natural ways that you can do that. So this first one here is with some essential oil of your choice. I've just got some lavender oil, and you can just drop it into your toilet paper rolls, and then obviously when they're being used in the toilet, then that's going to smell really lovely as well. Dryer sheets here, which are obviously a not so natural way, but they smell really lovely, and you can just slide them, amongst your towels or your sheets. They'll give off a lovely scent in your cupboard. Also natural soaps, obviously you can just slide those in between your linen as well, and they can just stay in there long term and they will give off a lovely scent. And then this last one is again some lavender oil of your choice, and you can just drop it onto some little cotton balls or rounds of cotton, pop it into your linen cupboard anywhere that you would like to, and that can stay in there and will give off a lovely scent as well. So here is my finished linen closet, everyone. It's practical, it's functional, it has everything that we do need in there and nothing that we don't need anymore. So I'm really happy with how this has turned out. I think it looks great as well. So I just encourage you to get stuck into your own linen cupboard, or any other cupboard in that case. Just start somewhere. Those small consistent habits will definitely pay off over time. Have a great week, everyone.